Good afternoon here from Australia. I am the host for today, Liam, alongside Big George Zagudas from Victory Hub. George, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Another day, another week.
That's
Ready to
it.
go for another stream.
That's it. Good to have you back, Georgie. Obviously, CJ, the host of this whole show, and the CEO is not here again today, but it's going to be myself and George, and maybe Chris will joining us later on for some special announcements regarding the charity match. So stay tuned for that. We'll obviously start off with the very obvious topic of today is the cup loss against Bulk, 2-0 at home at Gadaiskaki, a sold out crowd. Olympiacos out of the cup. Against Bulk. Very, very, very disappointing game. Didn't play good enough at all. Probably one of our worst performances all year. Just really struggled to create. We had a few chances towards the end, but couldn't finish. Goals came from Anesti Smithel in the 7th minute and Ozboev in the 15th minute. The two goals, 8 minutes apart. Bulk knew the task. They scored their two early goals, sat back, defended well after. We had no chance. Georgie, tell us a little bit about the game. What did you find?
Um,
Your
look,
thoughts on the game?
yeah, look, so thanks, Liam. Look, coming towards a tough period for Olympiacos, especially, in the league and the Champions League, especially, we want to win another trophy, and especially the cup is the most important thing in Greece to win. Coming towards this big game, especially at home as well, there was high expectations, especially playing against Bulk as well. I found it very disappointing. With the team we have at the moment, even with Al Kabi out, we should be beating Bulk at home. I saw the highlights. I didn't get to watch the whole game. It was very late in the morning. But the goals that we conceded were just rubbish, just absolute
Yeah,
rubbish, just terrible.
yeah,
It's I don't know if it's the keeping, but it's just and a little bit of controversials where there was maybe a penalty for us, but no, the goals that we conceded were just not goals that we should be conceding. Just very disappointing.
yep. No, could not agree more, Georgie. Yeah, very disappointing from Olympiacos. One of the most disappointing games we've had all season. As you mentioned, some questionable penalty decisions. I think, yeah, they were all probably a little bit soft, a bit lucky to be given one. Maybe the first one on Costandelias, where he fouled. I forgot who it was. I think it was Danny Garcia. That could have probably been a penalty. That was probably our best shout. But yeah, I just thought it was really disappointing. We can't use that as an excuse because yeah, we didn't play good enough, George. We didn't play good enough. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it.
Mm.
And yeah, so obviously out of the cup now in the quarterfinals. Big win for Orphy, who beat Ike away from home 1-0 in the cup. So good on them for that result. Just having a look at the semi-finals. Obviously, we have the big game between Falk and Panathinaikos and Orphy and Levadiakos on the other side. Two teams. Orphy knows how to go that far in the cup, as we saw last year. Levadiakos have been unbelievable this year. So we'll see what happens there. Good luck to. Hopefully, we're hoping Orphy or Levadiakos can pull through. Good luck to those teams.
I really, yeah,
And yeah,
I pray those teams like get into the grand final. Sorry, not the grand final, the
yeah,
final.
the final. Yeah,
Because I don't want Panathinaikos or Bulk to get through. I think
no,
the Laviakos or Orphy can do the job. That'd be like amazing for especially Greek football, and especially win. Would it be their first Greek Cup champ, or they've won it before?
Orphy or Levadiakos. I think
Uh,
both of them. I don't think any of them have won it. We'll have to,
yeah, I
maybe
mean for
Orphy have
both
won it.
teams, so it'll be history makers. So I pray to God they get through.
Yeah, and George, just want you to tell us a little bit about obviously the absence of a Yubel Gabi at the moment. Really struggling to score recently. We've really seen it. Obviously in the cup, we had one game against Inakli where we scored quite a few goals without him. We scored six, but obviously that's against the second division side. We're really struggling to score goals at the moment without Ayub. Do you want to tell us a little bit about our
Look,
struggles up front at the moment?
there's no surprise that Al Kabi, he's doing absolutely wonderful in the Afcon. He's reached the final as well, so that'll be a big game. Yeah, it really shows a big difference having him not in the team, because the where the goals are coming from is nowhere. So I know Taremi has a good role to play in him. I know he can score a few goals, but the big difference between him and Taremi is way big difference. So we are losing our carbon. And look, best of luck with him in the Afcon. Regardless of the result, we do want him back. But he's doing very good in the AFCON, and we are super proud of him. But no, we are missing the striker link here at Lubiako at the moment, and it just shows in our previous results that we can't score, especially in the forward line. So yeah, so I think, look, best of luck for Arkabi, and I really hope Morocco win the whole thing. But yeah, we do miss him, and yeah, hopefully we can come back and get a bit of form going, and yeah, we do need a striker like him back at Lubiako.
100%, George. 100%. Just quick fact check. Ofi Kriti have won the Kipelo once. Zaga, the 86, 87, 86,
Okay,
87
so yeah, look,
season.
I said, look, I hope one of those teams can win it again. Especially I don't want Panathinaikos or Bulk because I don't want to hear it from both fans. So yeah, I don't want them to win the cup. So
Yeah. Obviously disappointing, and as you mentioned, missing Al Kabi is probably a great transition to go on to talk a little bit about the AFCON, where Al Kabi made the grand final, a nil-nil draw against Nigeria, where it was a very boring, close game. There were a few chances towards the end, but yeah, Al Kabi starting playing the 64 minutes. Bruno Onyamenchi as well, having a great AFCON. Well, had a great AFCON. What's it called, for Nigeria? He was really good, George. I don't know if you had watched any of the Nigeria games, but
uh
he was playing some really good
I haven't
football.
been watching a lot of Morocco, like the Morocco games. Does he play for Morocco with Arkabi? Yeah. Oh,
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Look, I haven't been
He
watching
was, he
much
was
of the
almost,
nine.
he was pretty much man of the match on the game.
Oh, okay. Now, look, I haven't been really watching that much of the AFCON, but I've seen glimpses of highlights between Morocco, Nigeria, and all the other teams as well, and Egypt and stuff. But no, look, as I said, look, both players are just doing very well in the tournament. So
Yeah,
we wish them best of luck.
yeah. So obviously a nil-nil draw, and we feel really bad for Bruno Onyamenji, who missed the penalty for Nigeria that actually contributed to them being knocked out. He was one of the two penalty misses. Um, so yeah, unlucky for Bruno. He had a great AFCON. Didn't deserve to go out that way, but yeah, he missed the
Yeah.
penalty in the semi-final. So Nigeria are out. Bruno will be returning back to Olympiacos. Whether he'll be staying is another question, as we obviously know some big news coming in, which we're going to touch on in a sec. But good luck to Ayub El Kabi against Senegal in the grand final in a couple of days' time. Yeah, he'll be playing in the grand final of the AFCON. So good luck to Mr. Ayub El
Yeah,
Kabi
best
doing
of
a great
luck
AFCON.
for him as well, and hopefully he can bring a trophy home from his international
That's
team.
it. That's it. He'll probably miss that next Champions League game and everything after, as he'll need a couple of days rest. So yeah, we won't have him for another week or so. But yeah, we desperately need him back. Hopefully, we can get through
Definitely.
Leverkusen without him. Maybe with him off the bench, we'll see what happens. Now, George, some
Yeah.
big news as I mentioned. Bruno, and you mentioned obviously knocked out of the AFCON. Not too sure if he's going to be staying because I don't know if you've heard, but just coming in this morning, Olympiacos have made a proposal and an inquiry to Liverpool about the potential of signing Kostas Tsimikas. Would you like us to talk
Yeah,
a little bit about
I
that?
heard that. I heard that that'll be on a loan.
Yep.
I did see that in the morning. Look, I wouldn't mind it. You know, he's played at Olympiacos before. So I wouldn't mind it.
Pedro
Yeah.
Martins, I'm ready to come back. That is, that might
I'll
be,
tell you now, like, what was his record at Olympiacos? Like, tell me.
like he did well, but his last season was shocking. But this might be the worst. Sorry, not the worst. The most random comment we've received ever on the podcast. I'm
Ready
ready
to
to
come back,
come.
or mate.
Pedro
He,
who's
nah.
done this? Oh,
But anyway, as I was saying, look, I heard yeah, having Simikas back, but I don't know. Look, I wouldn't mind him, but we do need some fresh new ideas as well. But another positive thing about Simikas, he knows the club there and there, so it will be good for him to come back. But on a loan, I don't know. Look, maybe it will be good for him on a loan. But in terms of financially, I think we have the funds to buy permanent players.
yep,
Um, but I think yeah, look, it'll be nice. So we do need a left back, but is it Simikas? I don't know. Could we look elsewhere in the market? Maybe. So I don't know. I'm
yeah,
50-50 on that. But look, I wouldn't if he did come back. You know, I'd clap my hands and say welcome back. But I'm 50-50 on that transfer thing.
Yeah, it's an interesting statement. It could be a potential loan with option to buy. We'll have to see what happens in developments. We have another statement coming in from Pedro Martins. I come back, the Absent could play every game for 4 years. Don't worry about Timika.
Who is this
if
Pedro?
you remember George dating back, the Absent never missed a minute. He would play every single game, didn't get rotated. Probably he was all right. One of the most average players. Wasn't bad, wasn't too good, but if you remember Oleg Ryabchuk, he would play every single minute. The good old Pedro Martins era. I want to know who's doing these comments. I've actually got no clue. That's
Yeah, no
very
idea.
funny.
I
We're
have no
getting
idea. Bit of a random topic to pop up on a Friday afternoon, eh?
yeah, I know. I will also he's still going. I'll also bring back Fortunis to train away from that team.
Mate, get him into the stream. I just want to know who he is.
Well, Pedro Martins, we're gonna drop the link if you want to join the stream.
Get into the stream. Surely, I guarantee I probably know who that is, but I'm not sure. It might
I
be just
don't know idea. Yeah, obviously Fortunis was isolated from the squad by Pedro Martins. The stream links are there if you want to join. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Timikas George. Obviously Ortega's been pretty decent this season. He's been better than other years, I think. Bruno has been playing well in the AFCON and he's had some good games when he's given the opportunity. So it's interesting how it fit in, and I think if Timikas comes, one of them will be leaving, and most likely will be Bruno. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens on that front. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. Oh,
hundred
he's
percent.
still going.
Still going.
Time to bring back Buck. The defenders don't get enough cards. Uh,
Right.
yeah, Buck and Cisse, the iconic centre back partnership from back in the day.
If
Georgie,
if he's from Greece, like if this Pedro guy is from Greece, what time is it in Greece? Like 6, 7 a.m. He's got the
I've got
audacity
no
to
idea.
wake up, go on YouTube, hit our stream, and start commenting. What a legend!
Well, good on you, Pedro Martins. If it's the real Pedro Martins, we hope you're going well. We hope football is treating you well. But I think Pedro Martins is in Saudi Arabia at the moment, the last time I checked. But
What's
anyway,
he doing now these days?
yeah, I think coaching in Saudi Arabia. Could be wrong. Not too sure.
Maybe.
But anyway, George, we've got you back on the podcast this week. Pedro Martins, as I said, the link's there if you want to join and come in and have a chat with us. Georgie, I was going to ask you now, obviously your segment, the Greeks abroad segment, obviously looking at some
Yeah,
Greek
I've got a
players.
few things to speak about. Obviously, the new segment we're doing is Greek players in Australia as well in the A League. Panthers and I think another centre back from Adelaide United. What was his name again?
Kikianis. Kikianis.
Kikianis. Yeah, Kikianis, and the main striker for Victory, Nikos Virgos. Yeah, from obviously last week as we spoke, Panthers had a great performance against Victory last
It
week.
was unreal. It was unreal.
He was unreal. His defense distributions and he got a good football rating. So he did well last week. Obviously, Nikos Fergus didn't get in the score sheet as much as we like, but he shows on the pitch that he wants to score. Also, Kikianis, look, coming back from injury, Liam, last week against the Phoenix, he was out for a few weeks. So it's good to have him back. Um, so he's probably a critical defender for Adelaide United. They're not having a top season so far, but having him back is probably a good aspect for them to move forward in the league as well. Midpoint, halfway through the season already. Nikos Virgos still have confidence. He will probably score again. But yeah, it'll be a massive game tomorrow, especially when the Reds are taking on Victory over there in Adelaide. It is a very, very hunting ground for Victory. We don't have a good record up there in Coopers. Every time that, when Victory do play Adelaide in Coopers, Adelaide pretend to be like a Barcelona team. So, yeah, so it'll be an interesting game. It'll be interesting to see Kikianis into the lineup again. And, especially having Virgos back in the
Mhm.
striker form. So,
And
look, best of luck for both
um,
teams.
and I was going to ask you, George. Obviously, you're making that trip up to Adelaide this week to watch Victory Adelaide, and obviously something in Greece that we lack a little bit with Olympiacos. in terms of coming to our stadium is that away atmosphere. Obviously,
Yeah, look,
Olympiacos.
another point of that, look, difference between obviously, the A League and, the Greek League and stuff, but it's sad to see whenever we play like Bulk and Panathinaikos where there's no away fans. Um, so he's changed his profile picture.
What was this guy's name again? Was it BTK? What was
Yeah,
his name again? I think it was BTK.
what's he doing,
Yeah, BTK.
mate? Get him in, bro. Get him into the stream.
This guy George. I don't know if you ever watched him. He played one game, had
Was
one
he
of
a
his worst
Kreos?
halves in worst half in history. Came on against Aiken
Yeah.
away from
So
home.
he
Worst
was a
half.
Kreos.
Never got a minute again.
Okay, so Kreos that did his debut and fucked off.
Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah, just tell us a little bit about that because obviously, in Greece, Olympiacos, we do travel to other games and stuff, but we don't have that away atmosphere in our stadium. What's the away atmosphere sort of like, in
Um,
Australia?
Look, it's good. It depends. Like Adelaide Victory, we get a lot of traveling Victory supporters traveling to Coopers. Especially in the January period where a lot of kids are still on school holidays and a lot of people go back to work next week. So it's a good festive summer to make the trip over to SA. So we do go. It's been happening since the start of the league when obviously the original rivalry did meet. There's been obviously a lot of causes of troubles between both sets of fans. There's a lot of hatred between both cities and both states. So, and that's what we love in the league as well. We need that, especially in the passion of football in this league. But you get like a lot of teams like Sydney Derbies, the Melbourne Derbies, the Big Blues. So you have those hatred between both fans. So it's good to see, and it'd be good to see a lot of Victory supporters support their team tomorrow in Adelaide, and looking forward to it.
Yep. Yeah, very good. And obviously we'll be watching that. Keeping an eye on the Greeks in Australia. George will be
Yeah,
keeping us
definitely. No,
updated, I
as I said,
believe.
keep an eye on the Greeks in Australia. As I said, if you haven't watched the A League, I suggest you do it. Because if you live in Australia, that's probably the only league you'd get to go and watch, especially with the NPL as well. So get down, support your Greeks in Australia. Even if you're a Melbourne Victory fan or an Adelaide or a Sydney fan or even a Wanderers fan, go down, support your local side. And you do have a lot of Greek players in the NPL as well. So yeah, so just a little reminder for everyone, and yeah, Fishy Squeeze Lemoni.
I'm
What
a
is
battle.
going?
Wait, who is that? I'm trying to see.
I don't
I'm
know.
not too
I
sure what
don't
that
know.
is. I'm
I don't
trying.
know who
Is
that
that,
is.
is that Otto? Is that Otto? I'm trying to think if that's Otto. I can't fully tell because the picture's cut out. But yeah, anyway, George, we'll go on to our final topic of the day, um,
Yep.
which we've been asked to talk a little bit about by Christos.
Yep.
Um, I don't know if he's going to join for this part. Let me send him a quick message.
Yep.
But obviously the charity match in Sydney, the Angel Sydney charity match that goes on every year in Sydney, organised by the Mavro Mustakos brothers. George, if you want to get the squads up on your phone, just search up charity match official, get the squads, and you want to read off
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
squads
Of
quickly.
course. Of course.
Um,
Hang on.
Obviously, you've been to a game. You came a couple of years ago. You watched last season. You'll be watching again this year,
Yeah,
I'm
look,
sure. Mate. Tell us
as
about
you
it a
as
little
you
bit.
may know, the charity match happens every year, especially in the January period. The organizer Christos and all of his mates and his brothers organize a good charity event. And and we're more than welcome to announce that Liam Hadaris will be playing in the charity match on Sunday. So get down and support Christos and his friends in a good cause. They do it every year, and I did have the pleasure to come down. I think it was like 2 years ago to come down. It's beautiful to watch, and there's like a lot of charity vouchers as well. Get win little prizes, and then all the money goes into a good cause as well. So there's a little barbecue happening as well there as well. I think it's at Seymour Stadium. I think the Sutherland Sharks, correct?
Seymour Shore Stadium, correct.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so no, get down Sunday. It's a good cause. Is it a 12:30 kickoff, 1 o'clock kickoff?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. kickoff. My bad. No, 4 p.m.
Um,
kickoff. Get down. See one of KFFC's main ambassadors, Liam Hadaris, play for the charity match. So get down. Follow the socials as well. I can't get access to the squads because it's got me into an Instagram kind of glitch. So Liam, if you got access to the squads,
yeah, yeah, sure. I'll get that going now. It's a great Taki
but no,
Lemoni.
it's it's a great cause. Yeah,
Our apologies to the great Taki Lemoni. I didn't even realize that was Taki Lemoni. He's a
I'm a
great
great
coach who
Taki Lemoni.
comes in and out of Olympiaco. We're very sorry for the disrespect there, Taki Lemoni. Um, the charity match is here. He's arrived. Right on cue, right on
Oh, there he
time.
is, Chrisos.
Mr. Christos. We're just talking about the
Charity
charity match,
match.
Christos.
Hey guys,
First of
how
all,
are you
how are
doing?
you, mate? How are you?
Hey,
Good?
how are you?
Yeah, good, good. How are you, Georgie? How are you, George Lager?
What's going on, Chrisos? It's a big event for you on Sunday. How are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's a lot of preparation. It's going to rain apparently, 50 millimeters of rain, but that's not going to stop us. We're still going to go ahead. Um, there is a grandstand, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone can just go in the grandstand. So
And I heard
yeah,
you
but
got
yeah,
a lot
looking forward
of
to it.
special. I heard you got a lot of special guests as well, and that's exciting. So a lot of special
Yep,
guests.
I've got Liam Hydaris. I've got Liam Hydaris. My main man is going to be on my team again. Bring the bring hopefully the trophy back to Melbourne and the kit, the Team Christos jersey back to
That's
Melbourne
it.
too. And yeah, it's going to be a good event. If you still haven't donated, if you're in Melbourne, you can donate. Just go to the charity match page and look at the bio. You can donate there. It's going to be a live stream on the day as well, where there'll be a QR code to donate to. So yeah, just we've smashed our goal that we did last year. We've already beaten it,
Bravo.
so hoping to grow even bigger from there. And the main thing is that look, if it rains and people are still scared not to come down, I think just
Bravo. Well done.
come down. At the end of the day, it's for charity. You'll be undercover. You won't have to worry about getting wet or soaked because there's a grandstand, and only 40% chance of rain during the time of the charity match anyway. So no, we'll see what happens with that, but it's going to be a good day nonetheless. At least it's not going to storm like it was supposed to. So the
Mm.
storm is gone, and yeah, Liam is going to be in the Sydney Shores tomorrow morning, which is
That's
good
it.
to hear. So if you need, yeah, looking forward
Christos,
to seeing Liam. Yeah,
just before we get a few more details, we want to ask you just a few questions. You have 5, 10 minutes. Is that all right?
yes, I do.
We're just going to read out the squad list, and we're going to get George. We're going to give you a little prediction, George, as a neutral, because
Yeah.
obviously, as Christos mentioned, I'll be playing for Team Christos. Christos will be playing for Team Christos, obviously. So, as a
Yep.
neutral, we want to hear what team you think is the best. So, looking at Team Yanni, we have Yanni Mavromustakos, Jean Claude Bitar, Peter Kutsukos. He's a big centre back, isn't he, Christos?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a very good player. Panayoti Zupanitis, Elias Hona, is that right?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, Honor. Robert Benjamin, Adam T, Peter Mavromustakos, Chris Mavromustakos, and the two brothers, or three brothers playing in one team. Andreas Weiss, Pius Baraji, Georgie, if you remember Baraji.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Uh, Ash Olumi, Yorgo Vamvukakis, Ashley Magaya, Matty Bright, Yanni Kustakas, Jude Dolan, and Femi Oganusiji. Is that right,
Ogun
Christos?
Fiji. Ogun Fiji.
There we go. You just correct me if I make a mistake. And looking at Team Christos now, Christos, Mavromustakos, the big celebrity of the event, obviously with many along, but the biggest one, Jamie Zoo, the Melbourne man. Don't know if he's too liked, but Bryce Ruffin, um, he's the Melbourne one, isn't he?
Yep. There's two
The
Melbourne in that team.
controversial maths member. Marcus Apostolakis, great player. Nathan Piggott, also good player. Liam Haydaris, Chris Sasson, Julian Ali, Anthony Lacasio, Ryan Pascoe, Nicky Carl. Nicky Carl, George. You remember a bit of Nicky Carl from Sydney FC days?
Legend from Sydney FC. That's another big name, especially in the charity match. So No, be interesting to see how he goes. And I don't think he's played football for ages, has he? Or does he play NPL? Does
Yeah,
he? Or
No, he coaches with Marconi.
okay, oh there you go.
there you go. Daniel Rinfelich, Cruz Horvath, Bill Abdullis, Shaq TV, Lucas Camarigo, who brought a big following down last year, didn't he, Christos?
Yeah,
Fan favourite last year, and Joey K, obviously big name in the Australian football community. George, hearing the two teams there, can we get a score prediction with some scorers on the event, and then we're going to go to Christos for some
Yeah.
questions.
Oh, both teams are good. It's very tough to predict. Who won last year? Was it who won last year, Christos?
Team Yanni, absolute
Team Yanni.
smashing.
And Team Yanni has won two in a row, has they? Or is just
yeah,
oh, you know what? I think Team Crystal is going to win this one. I think Team Crystal is going to bite back and win this one. I think Team Yanni needs a defeat. I'm going for a 1-0 win. You know what? And this is going to be very surprising. I reckon it's going to be a very tough game. Both teams, I reckon, are going to be defending very well. Unless you guys, don't defend well and cop cheap goals. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win. I think, it's going to be funny. I think, Liam, you're going to score the goal. Um, and you know
My
who's going to
guy,
get the assist?
Georgie.
You know who's going to get the assist? Chrysos will get the assist.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go. That'll be a
It'll
big
be
moment.
it'll be the link up of the two Thelos Global brothers getting into the score sheet and assist list on Sunday. There's my
Yeah,
prediction.
nice, nice.
That'll be on Channel 10 if that happens.
That'll be
Yeah,
channel
Christos.
10 and channel 61.
There we go. Chris, I've just got a few questions, and we got a few from the fans too about the charity match that's actually coming through. The first one is just a generic question. It's just about the charity and where the money's going to. What you've been doing and how it's grown over the 6 years that you've been doing it for.
Yeah, great question, Liam. So wait, it's not going to come up on the thing at the bottom, or is it just someone's?
Oh no, this has been sent in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what started as just a brother be brother thing, 20, probably 10 people in the stands, and just our mates, has grown into what we've seen now. We have so many influencers, celebrities, social media stars, people coming from interstate on board, custom kits, and just really big businesses getting on board and donating to the raffle as well. So it's just grown into a big community event every year to the point where we've had hundreds of requests for people to play. We had how we have media coming on the day and commentators and presenters. So just to bring it to that level and to get that sort of professionalism wasn't what I was expecting to happen, but did happen, and I'm just obviously grateful to God and grateful to just the community in general for getting on board, and grateful
Yeah,
to Kef as well for always supporting us and just people from interstate supporting us too. And I think that's the main thing is just having the support from the community and just knowing that we smashed our goal already this year in the game. We haven't even kicked the football yet. Just shows how big the
beautiful,
community is and how much work I think myself and my brother put into the event, and it clearly pays off as we've almost raised about $6,000 already.
beautiful. And just a quick question. Just sorry, a little bit about the charity itself, or just like tell the
Oh yeah,
audience, the
sorry, yeah,
viewers, a bit about the charity.
yeah. Paradise for Kids. So Bishop Femi, he used to be a rock star. Now he's a father, bishop. He clothes, feeds, educates anyone in Sierra Leone, any child that needs his help, and he also baptizes them to make them become Orthodox. So there's a big growing Orthodox community over in West Africa, and that's all thanks to him. So all the funds that we raise on the day go straight to that. We don't keep anything. We don't, keep anything to run the next year's event. Our whole event is basically purely run on donations, and we keep that going for the rest of the years to come. And yeah, Paradise for Kids, Bishop Femi, great cause to get behind. They're a registered charity in Australia as well. So if you want to help out just locally by giving $1 or two on the day, you can do that by attending if you're in Sydney, or even by simply watching the live stream at 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. The live stream will start at 3 p.m. Adamo will do a bit of pre-game presenting as well. So so even just $1, 1 cent, what 50 cents, it all helps, and that's what the charity is. We did enough to feed, clothe, and educate 65 children next year, and to know that we can educate, do the same thing, and get an even higher number this year is just Brilliant.
Chris, I've got a question just quickly for Liam before you go and answer the other questions. Would you ever bring the charity match to Melbourne, especially having a big Greek community down here, and majority of us obviously live down here in Melbourne. We follow your page, and you must
Mhm.
have friends down in Melbourne. Would you ever consider, like, maybe once in the future, that to bring the charity match down here?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but it's just again, thank
Thank
you.
you very much. We appreciate it,
Thank you,
Tommy.
Umansky, one of the twins, one of
Big
the
Tommy
ginger
Manzi,
twins.
another Kev player.
Yeah, one of the ginger twins. I think it's a lot of logistics to get people to Melbourne. If people are to come to Melbourne, they're going to want to expect to have flights and accommodation paid for, which is obviously something that I can't provide for them. If they want to just come of the pureness of their heart, if like people from Sydney, for example, then yes. But I am open to it, like a Melbourne, like a Liam. And I pick a team, and I'll have George Zaga, and you can have Nick Zalakidis, and we can sort of do something like that. But yeah, it's definitely in the cards, George. But I think right now our main focus is just keeping it where it is in Sydney, growing it to the best that it can grow in Sydney, and then maybe expanding. But right now in Sydney, we kept it the way it is. Shout out to Bryce as well for coming and from where is he from? Morning Peninsula in Victoria.
Yeah,
So
Mount
shout out
Martha,
to
I
him.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tommy, and thank you to everyone joining us and bringing in their questions. Feel free to comment any question about the charity match this weekend. We have another one. I think it's from Hadi Divis coming in. Christos, how do you come back and bounce back from last year's loss?
Thank you, Mr. Hadididis, my favorite man from Melbourne. I'm gonna find you we're gonna find you a nice new Greek lady soon. I think how we bounce back
Well, did James comment?
Yeah, I think so.
from
Yeah.
the Kef account. So I
Oh,
think
okay.
just building a strong backline. I don't want to give away too many secrets in case people are watching that are on my brother's team, but we have fixed our issue of the defense, and I think I've drafted a quality team at the back. I mean, based off the defenders, Bryce, Cruz, they're NPL quality defenders as well. So they actually play NPL. So I think just improving on the back line. We have no Marcus. I haven't said that yet, Liam, but Marcus is out as of yesterday. So
Oh wow,
I think that was my main ingredient to getting the
is
win. But
he
I think
is
we
he
have
injured?
no. He's got a trial game for his club and he can't get out of it.
Oh wow,
But I
oh
think we've got
wow.
the core. We've got the core. We've got the main ingredients. We've built a solid team from the defense, and I think that's how we're gonna bounce back from last year. Mr. James Hadididis,
Yeah.
the single man from
Any
Melbourne.
any any ideas of where I'll be playing Christos? What position you've got me at?
I mean, I
Yeah,
already
that is
told you
the
this.
main question.
Um,
Like, what have you
Liam
got, Liam?
Hadididis will
Because
be playing at left mid to start.
Left mid. Okay.
Yeah.
and just a little question, Chris. Also, I know it's a bit of an up and open broad question. What was the transfer fee bringing Liam to play in the charity match? Was this a Kef negotiation board with the CEO of Kef to bring Liam to the charity match? Is this like a special guest fee, or what's this? Because Liam, we know the Kef season does start on Monday, and we need a fresh Liam ready to go for the season. Like, what's the is it you that's organizing with all the deals and stuff, and what's the go?
Well, Liam loves me that much that he'll play for no fee. He just love the cause and loves what
That's
we're
it.
producing, and so he'll play for no fee. He'll play for the badge and he'll play for the charity, which is exactly why I drafted him in Team Christos. I was not going to have
That's it.
a custom kit with Murray Productions and for Liam Hydaris not to wear it. So
Is
that's
our name on the back? Or is it
exactly
just a number?
no, just the number Liam Hydaris, but it's fine because it's a free kit and also
That's it.
brings
There's no issues at
brings.
all.
Sorry.
No issues at all. No issues at all. Thank you, Pelota
Yeah.
Sports,
Good.
for providing those kits. They look
And thank
unreal.
you for everyone that has commented on the stream. It's been a pleasure. I think we got 20 viewers last time. I think
Yeah, it's
when we
been
were on
good.
the stream. It's been good.
We have
No.
we have a question for you, Zaga, as well, and one more
Yeah,
for Christos as well.
yeah.
Christos, why am I not coaching CJ?
Because CJ changed his mind like 700 times. He was like, "Oh yeah, I can come. Oh no, I can't come. Oh yeah, I can come. Oh no, I can't come." And so I need some reliability. We're here to bring the title back. I
100%.
need some reliability. So
100%.
that was the
100%.
only reason why. Also, George, why are you on the floor?
I'm not on the floor. I'm on my couch.
Okay, Victory. What's Victory Hub? Oh, Victory, like Melbourne Victory.
Yeah,
Yeah. How do you feel about
something like that.
the fixture that's happening this weekend?
The game tomorrow.
Yeah. But what the
Yeah,
actual
it'll be a no, it'll be a big game. As I said, I was talking to Liam about it. I think Adelaide and Victory always the hatred between both of us. We hate each other, especially us in Sydney too. So it'll be interesting. I'm hoping we do
but
win, but who knows?
it's the Pride Cup, isn't it?
Fortunately,
Are you
unfortunately,
going
there's
to
a lot.
be coming in your big flag or
I think I'll be holding one of the Victory fans while we walk to the ground. Nah, I don't want to speak.
Who's it going to be? Stavros, Sam. Whose hand are you holding in?
I don't know. Look, I don't want to
Josh?
go all
He's
about this
holding Josh.
political
He's
and
holding
stuff,
Let's
Josh.
not
man.
make
Josh.
this.
He's holding
Let's not make
Josh
this.
Kavanagh's
Let's
hand.
not talk.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's not talk about political stuff on this
So
podcast.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
think,
So
look, Christos. At the end of the day, I think it'll be a big game, and
yeah.
hoping Victory win. But who knows? It's a
Anyway,
hatred between.
back to why CJ is out. Personal reasons is what I've been told to say. That's what I'm
Personal
going to
reasons.
continue to say. But yeah, that's the reason why. I do have another coach, so it's okay. He's donating his time, so appreciate that. And
Big.
yeah, there's so many people to thank. But on the live stream on Sunday, you'll hear him. So yeah.
Beautiful. And Chris, any final messages you want to give out? Because obviously we've had quite a big 10, 15-minute segment here on the charity match. Any final messages before we give George the question he's been asked? Any final questions you want to, final statements you want to give out about the charity match this Sunday? Final
Yeah,
details,
just
everything like that.
follow us, Charity Match Official on Instagram if you can't make it. If you're from Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, Tasmania, whatever state, and you're in Sydney, just watch the game, the live stream. It's going to be quality. I know Adamo is going to put a great job in commentating. We're going to have proper live stream this time. None of this half-assed live streaming. And yeah, just follow Charity Match Official on Instagram. Get on
Yeah.
board. If you're a business owner and you want to get involved next year, we're more than welcome to take for your donation as well. Kef as well. If you want to donate a kit next year, we're more than happy to do that too. And just get involved however you can, even if it's not this charity, just any charity, to help those in need, help those less fortunate, and just yeah, just keep it going. And I'm sorry, CJ, that I'm a gronk,
Bravo,
but
bravo,
anyway,
bravo,
yeah,
That's
just
it.
keep it
Well,
go. Just
bravo.
help anyone you can. Keep I thank you all for the support. I think it's the main thing as well. We started when I first announced the charity matches. We were on like I think 200 something followers. Now we've doubled that. So I think just the support for 2026 has been unreal. And yeah, any businesses that are keen, follow us on Instagram. See you all on Sunday for the Team Christos win. Liam didn't ask my prediction, so I'm going to tell you mine. It's going to be a 4-1 victory to Team Christos. I think they're going to get on the front foot to start, and then we're going to hammer in the goals after that. So that's what I think my prediction's going to be.
who's scoring just quickly?
Um, I think Jamie Zoo will get one. I think Liam Hydaris will get one. I think we'll win a penalty, and I'll take it, and I'll get that one because I'm in a goal drought, and I think Piggott will get one, hoot the crossbar, and go in.
Okay, so that's a big prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Christos. Obviously, big games, the Sydney annual charity match this Sunday, 4 p.m. at Seymour Shaw Stadium. Live stream on what YouTube channel, Christos?
Maverick Productions YouTube channel.
Maverick Productions YouTube channel. So make sure you check out the live stream. As you said, there'll be a 1 hour pre-game show starting at 3 p.m. The game starting at 4. All done for a great cause. And myself, I'm very proud and very privileged to be a part of the event again for the third year in a row, playing 2 years in a row. And us at Thrillers Global and Olympiacos Australia and everyone else involved in this whole podcast and all our collaboration. We're very, very excited and happy to be on board as a proud sponsor and supporter of this event. So all the best with it, Christos. Obviously, I'll see you on Sunday.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. If we can get
Yeah.
you just to stay on, we're going to ask Zaga one more question, then we're going to get you started because I just want to talk to you for a minute after the stream. George, just one final question. Obviously, kept returning this Monday. And we have a question for you. Will
Yeah.
Zagudas be on commentary this Monday?
Everyone should know that answer. I'll be on commentary on Monday night, back in new season for KFFC. Tune into YouTube. You're going to have me in commentary and we'll have Shank as well. So we'll stay tuned to everyone. The new things coming from me from Kev this season in the commentary team. So stay tuned.
Yep, beautiful, George. And just to end the podcast today, Obviously, Olympiacos knocked out the cup. Christos, just quick thought about Olympiacos losing to Pauk in the cup,
Not much
knocked
to
out of the
say.
cup.
Yeah, I know.
Not happy?
Not what to say. Think. Just move and we keep going. I think they're
That's
getting
it.
ready for the charity match on Sunday, and they're giving some charity to
Beautiful.
Bulk.
That's the
And letting
way.
Bulk and letting Bulk
That's it.
win, so that they can feel good about
That's
themselves.
it.
That's the way.
I think.
That's the way.
That's it. Yeah.
Boys,
Just to wrap
anyways.
up, 1 sec, Georgie. Just to wrap up, Olympiacos versus Steros Tripoli is 3:30 this Sunday in the league. Time to bounce back, and a big win in the EuroLeague against Partizan Belgrade, which puts us 6th on the ladder. That wraps up the show for today. Christos, thank you for joining. George, thanks for joining. George, you can do us our outro now.
Thanks everyone for joining this new podcast for this week. And Christos and Liam, best of luck for the charity.
Thank you, Georgie. Oh, you cut out. You cut out, Lovely. His outro is cut out.
Thanks, George.
Are you there,
Yeah.
George?
All right,
Oh,
let's just end it.
yeah, we'll wrap it up. Thank you all for joining, and hope Olympiacos can bounce back.